running, or you want the infection to stop. All right. Only way it's gonna stop is what? If you tend to it. So that infected, you being infected with the word, only way it's gonna be attended is if you deal with it. If you start studying, you start finding out things, man. Knowledge, start finding out your heritage, that you're a Hebrew Israelite. Start learning your language, little by little, learning the alphabet, piece by piece, man. It just start fitting together, man. And guess what? Eventually, what? That wound, because your soul your soul is basically wounded. All right, and it's infected. All right, so you wanna bandage it up, man. You wanna mummify. You wanna treat the wound, treat your soul, and you wanna heal it. All right, you wanna continue to stay in the word, man, and finding out your stuff that's been stolen from you. You wanna find that out, and you will recover. All right. I hope that was a good analogy, man. I got a weird way of weird analogy. Okay, so my eyes was running last time, man. I'm trying to keep them white. Okay. He said, yeah, and he said to the intent that those which are desirous to learn and are addicted to these things might profit much more in living according to the law, right, man? So when we start living, then that's another thing. That's a benefit. Once you start living according to the scriptures, once you find out who you are and you start living according to how you're supposed to live, things work out better. You know what I'm saying? Certain things don't move you like it used to. Certain situations, man, you don't take you don't take it as personal. Because most men that come into this truth, man, they're emotional. Because this truth is gonna fire you, man. It's gonna see you through the fire. You're gonna go through some shit, man. All right, and this truth is gonna either purge you, it's gonna purge the shit up out of you, or it's gonna purge that you a fucking wicked ass nigga, man. You can't handle shit. Some motherfuckers love misery, man. You heard the saying, misery loves company. Some motherfuckers love that fucking drama ass that drama ass life, man. Always to be involved in something. Something always fucking happen. I don't like that, man. I like fucking peace. I like to go do what I got to do, man. Get back to the crib, man. Get into subscriptions, watch a movie, get some edification through a movie, attribute that whatever the movie is about to the scriptures. All right. Learning herbs, learning different parts of my body, learning how things work. Different mechanisms of the elements that the Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua put out here. All right, matter of fact, because Scripture says what? Oppression maketh the wise man mad. Okay, so you have to find, only way you're going to know you're oppressed, man, is to become righteous. All right, because that's why this thing, the Scripture says everything is doubled against one another. All right, so when we were in this world, we didn't realize we was in captivity. We thinking we fucking free, man. Which that's an illusion. You think you free. You're not free. You fucking pay taxes on every motherfucking thing you owe. You always subject to payment, man. Roughly quoting Baruch. All right, it's like a bad. You fucking living paycheck to paycheck. Jake is the last hired, first fired. That's something I ain't heard in a while. Okay, so when you start coming to the knowledge, man, you find out that you're oppressed, man, out here, man. These motherfuckers don't like you. These people don't fucking like you, man. All right? Your family members, man, don't fucking love you, man. You think that's all an illusion. But once you start growing a fucking backbone and start standing up and being a man of the Lord, man, then you find out how many motherfuckers do not fucking really like you, appreciate you, man. All right? Even your fucking women, even your fucking kids. All right, when you start standing up on your own and be like, look, it's about me, it's about Yahushua, then me, then everything else. That's the order. But Jake, in this society, man, Jake is fucking. I had this poster I seen with Jake on the fucking Jake holding the fucking world. Jake holding the world. His woman is on his back, and the kid is on the woman's back, and Jake holding the world. He got to bear all that shit, man. No, man. You fucking walk behind me. If you my woman, you fucking walk behind me. You follow me. as I do, you do. All right. What Luda song? I move, you move. That's how it should be, man. I shouldn't have to tell you to move. You fucking move how I move. Because if I'm a man of the Lord, you let the things that I'm doing motivate you. Because I'm motivated by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Okay? Saki, okay. All right, living according to the law, wherefore let me entreat you and read it with favor and attention, and to pardon us wherein we may seem to come short of some words. All right, so which we have labored to interpret, for the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force, right? So we have to learn our own language, learn our language, because when you learn our language compared to American language, the words have more meaning. You know, it has just like John 3:16. Before I came into the truth, I didn't know the true meaning of that. I did think the Most High well, I didn't think it, but I was kind of mad about that scripture, because I was like, man, you mean the motherfuckers who put us in slavery is going to be in fucking heaven with us? I got to sit next to this motherfucker. I was like, man, it's going to really take the Lord, because I'm going to be mad at this motherfucker. I always thought like that, man. So that's why this truth fitted like a glove, man. Because I thought about that. I was like, man, I'm going to be in heaven with a motherfucker who used to fuck us up, and I got to like him. I used to think like that, man, even in the church, bro. You know, I could never get that old, because Christianity is a docile-ass spirit, man. You know? So, yeah, man. In Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force in them. And not only these things, but the law itself and the prophets and the rest of the books have no small differences. When they are spoken in their own tongue, in their own language. All right. So just like my example, same like I just read, quoted John 3:16. So reading that scripture and getting the true understanding, man, it don't have the same meaning. Shalom, Mark. Yeah. So yeah, man. So you come into the knowledge when you come into the knowledge and you get the understanding of certain scriptures and you look up certain words, it opens up a different understanding, man. And if it don't for you, that means it's not for you. You know, because there's many people out here just want the world. Really, they're not bucking up against Yahweh Shah, man. They're bucking up against Yahweh. They're not bucking up against you. They're bucking up against Yahweh Shah. Okay, because this word changed me. A lot of things like I said, when I sat at church and I would be feeling a certain type of way when that scripture was read, I'll be like, what the fuck, man? That ain't right. You know, they get the world on this side, get to beat our ass, and then in the heaven they get to go to heaven and just be like, oh yeah, the Lord forgave us. I'm like, man, that's kind of fucked up, you know. But when I came into the truth, it was different. That's why when I seen the apostles and they was cursing people out, I was like, man, these brothers is on point, you know, because like I said, man, I was drawn in by the cursing out. Believe me, I wanted to curse motherfuckers out too with the truth. So that was like the first luring. That was a luring agent. I was like, man, you know, because you built up with a lot of anger, man. You be pissed off. But then when you get this knowledge, man, it humbles you. It humbles you down to Yahweh Shah. He's gonna put you. You can't be madder at these people than Yahweh Shah is. Could you imagine making something so perfect as a human? You make something, man, and then it turns around and disobeys you. That's just like your fucking kids, man. You know, you love them, man, but you wanna fuck them up, man. You be mad as fuck. So just think how much more Yahweh Shah is mad at them, man. Is mad at these people, man. And so he's gonna get his get back. And we put him together. We put Yahweh Shah to death, man. And then we putting him, most of in the world is putting him to death, putting him to shame and to death, man, daily, by calling him a fucking Greek name. You know, these guys all got Hebrew names, and everybody Shalom, Shalom. But then when it comes to Yahushua, man, you won't say his name. Man, the Lord, bro, that pisses him off daily, man. That's why you got hell to pay, man. When he comes back, man, he's gonna be fucking, bro. That's why he's not that him. When we are, when a glorious day it should be when the Lord gets back. No, it's not, man. It's not gonna be a glorious day. It's gonna be a glorious day when the kingdom is established. But it's not gonna be a glorious day when Yahushua comes back, man. They need to change the words to that. Okay? All right, that's my pops. Okay. Let me finish this up. Okay. Just wait for this call to stop. Slow up. Hold on. Slacky off you. All right. He said, for some other than the Hebrew and the translation, anointed with another tongue, have not the same force in them, and not only these things, but the law itself and the prophets and the rest of the books have no small differences when they are spoken in other languages. All right, for in the 8th and 13th year coming to Egypt, it's like, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, and then the king Eugenides as was king, and continued these at some time. I found a book of no small learning thereof. I thought it was most necessary for me to bestow some diligence and travel to interpret it. Use great with great watchfulness and skill in that space to bring the book to an end, and set it forth from them also, which in the strange country are willing to learn, being prepared before manner to live after the law. All wisdom cometh from the Lord and is with him forever. Right. So hey, so that's where the unction come from. Oh wow. What the hell? Okay, slacky. I don't know what that was. Okay. So that's where that unction comes from, man. So the Lord puts that unction in us, man, to desire to want to know who we are, or to desire to know where we come from, or what part did we play in the scriptures. Because we know that Esau wasn't in. We don't know that Esau, even before we came into the knowledge, we know that we wanted to find our identity in the scriptures. And through much studying, man, that's what we did. We found out that, guess what? Instead of us being just in the scriptures, we found out that he was excluded from the scriptures. He's in there, but he's in there as the wicked, you know? So he basically, like the apostles used to say back in the day, he actually took the scriptures and turned them upside down and then gave it back to us. That's what he did. So we was reading upside down and backwards, because Hebrew is read from right to left, not left to right. And I always wondered, man, even as a kid, and that's a spiritual thing. I always grabbed the magazine and read it from right to left, always from the back. That was just something. That's why when it came into this knowledge, I was like, man, everything makes sense. It all fits together, man, like a puzzle, man. Okay, let me hold on 1 second. Let me make this call real quick. Yeah, Pop, I'm dropping Abigail off. I'll be there in a minute. Okay. All right, yeah. Right, verse 2. He said, "Who can?" All right, man. That was the prologue, man. That's where wisdom comes from, man. So wisdom came from Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, man. All right, let me get